Hi.
We're at the water side, but we're not at the beach. We're at Lake Hume in Albury.
Yeah, why are we in Albury, you might ask?
We've dropped the van off for its service, its 12-month service, and we've left it for 2 days, so now we're homeless.
We're actually staying at Lake Hume Resort, just up the way there. So the van is having its service, as Jill says, but it's also having the long-awaited and much anticipated ATM upgrade. It's been upgraded from 4,000 kilos to 4,200 kilos. And if you're wondering why that's the case, I'll drop a link in the description and hopefully up here to the video where we discuss that. But in summary, when we took delivery of the Caravan 11 months ago, it was overweight. When I say it was overweight, the weight was not as it was stated on the compliance plate. It was about 200 kilos heavier than stated on the compliance plate. And it turns out that the reason for that is Mountain Trail didn't weigh the Caravan, and their calculations that they used to calculate the tear weight of the Caravan were incorrect. And after much debate, to their absolute credit, they agreed that they'd made a mistake, they agreed that the weight was inaccurate, and they agreed that the solution was to give us back the 200 kilos of payload that we had lost as a consequence of that. And so the van, as a result, is being upgraded from 4,000 kilos ATM to 4,200 kilos ATM. And all these numbers have just sent Jill to sleep.
Yes, but I am watching these insects fly around. There's too many insects here. I don't want to stop here much longer.
And the other thing, of course, is in the interim, we've had the RAM upgraded. So the GVM of the RAM has gone from 4,500 kilos to 5,000 kilos. And just this morning, I took the RAM to be weighed at Barnawartha Galway weigh station. And when it was fully loaded with all of our towing set up as per normal, the diesel tanks were full because I filled it at Barnawartha. And in fact, me and Jill were full. It came in at 4,300 kilos. So that's good because that gives us 700 kilos of additional payload, of which the towable weight will take about 400 kilos. So that gives us 300 kilos on top of that in the RAM, which I'm not sure I'll ever be able to use. So with that capacity in the RAM and the ATM upgrade on the Mountain Trail, we're finally going to be free of having to worry about weights and compliance and being legal.
I'm worried about the flies though, or whatever they are. They're not flies. But anyway, Pete's very happy now, so perhaps we can put the weights to bed.
So this is the last of our season 2 series. We set off from here in Albury in January, late January, and it's now, what is it, the 6th of December?
Yeah, we're going to have...
I'll overlay a map, a little map, to show you where we've been. I think we've done about 15,000 kilometres in total towing the Caravan.
And we've got about 2 months stay in Mornington, and we'll be able to see the family. Yes.
We'll show you some shots of Mornington when we get down there, and we'll possibly show you some shots of the flies around Lake Hume. See you soon.
Bye. Hi.
Hi.
We're in Mornington now.
We've been here 3 weeks almost now. We left Albury and we went to pick up the Caravan as planned on day 3, not day 2. And my goodness, it was pouring with rain, and we had to empty
everything.
everything out of the caravan
And
so
then,
that they could wait.
and then we had to put it all back in.
And we had to
What
put it
an
all back in.
exhausting day that was.
Oh yeah, it was hard work. It was worth it though, because when they did weigh it, they finally weighed it at its tear weight, and as I suspected all those months ago, it was about 200 kilos overweight, just over 200 kilos overweight. But they put a new compliance plate on. I'll show you the new compliance plate. So the new compliance plate shows the correct tear weight now, and it shows the ATM upgraded to 4,200 kilos.
We can put that to bed now.
Yeah, we can definitely put that episode to bed now. So it was a long process, but thanks, Mountain Trail did actually acknowledge that they had made an error and agreed to fix it. So kudos to them for that. So yeah.
We left Albury and then it ended up a flying visit to Benalla before we got down here.
Yeah, we just wanted to go and pick up something from our property in Benalla that we'd left there. So we literally stayed just one night and then came down here to Mornington.
And we came down here from Benalla, that was in the 30s, temperature, beautiful sunshine, and came down here to the storms and rain.
It was 34 degrees when we left Benalla, and 2.5 hours later when we arrived in Mornington, it was 14 degrees and raining. Oh, and then it all started to go pear-shaped. What happened, Jill?
He was sick.
I was sick. So, yeah, we went out in the... we got here at lunchtime and we went out in the afternoon, went to Bunnings. We had a sausage sizzle.
Not normal for me.
And then about 5 o'clock, I started to feel really not very well.
I said, you don't look very well. He said, I don't feel very well.
And boy, oh boy, it went downhill from there. So I was very, very sick. I was, yes, I needn't go into detail, but you get the picture.
He couldn't talk, he couldn't walk. He kept passing out on me. He refused twice for me to ring the ambulance. Eventually, I rang the ambulance. And did I do the right thing?
She did the right thing, yeah. So they took me to hospital, drip up, and I was in overnight.
In about 6 drips, I think.
I thought it was food poisoning from the sausage sizzle, but they said not. They said food poisoning wouldn't come on that quickly. They did a series of blood tests and said it was a viral infection. So where I'd got that from, I have no idea. But I was quite ill for 24 hours.
But he wouldn't listen to me.
And it took me a while to recover. And then, as I was just slowly beginning to feel better, 2 or 3 days later, she started with it.
Not as bad as him.
We took her to the hospital and she made herself extremely popular by being sick in the waiting room at the hospital.
I was very discreet. I was in a corner with my back to everybody. And then I discharged myself. I said, I'm going home. There's lots of people here and I don't think you can do out to help me. And I obviously didn't go as bad as Pete, so we came home.
Anyhow, so this is the end of our series 2 of videos. I'll drop a map up here now so that you can see an overlay of where we've actually been. So in part 1 we went Eyre Peninsula, York Peninsula, up the Stewart Highway, Mataranka and all the way up to Darwin. And then in part 2 of our trip we came down the Stewart Highway, crossed the Barclay Highway into Queensland, through inland Queensland to Brisbane and then down the New South Wales coast. So all in all, the 2 parts of that Series 2 was about 17,000 kilometres towing the caravan. And my average fuel consumption, for those who are interested, with the Ram was 18.6 whilst towing and about 11.5 when not towing. So that's pretty damn good. I'm very, very happy with that. 18.6 towing a big 22-foot 4-ton caravan. So yes, that was good. So yeah, a few weeks in Mornington now, catching up with the family.
Till the end of the month.
We'll try and show you some of our favourite places in Mornington. We've been here many times before when we lived in Melbourne, and January in particular is extremely busy here. So
oh yeah, end of January, not end of December, we will be leaving.
yeah, end of January.
Got that wrong, didn't I?
So we'll leave end of January on Series 3. We're not entirely sure where we're going yet because Mrs. Myers has to go and see a surgeon about potentially having some work done on her torn ligament. You want to explain that?
No,
Okay.
torn tendon.
Torn tendon.
There's a difference.
Which has hampered us quite significantly in this last 12 months. So hopefully she can get that repaired. And then we'll be off on Series 3. All being well, fingers crossed, we will finally get to Western Australia this time. But who knows, everything could change depending on the weather and depending on many, many other things. So yeah, we hope you've enjoyed Series 2. We'll show you around Mornington, as I say, and we'll catch up with you again in Series 3. Catch you later.
Don't forget to like and subscribe, but even more important, comment.
Comment.
We
See
love
ya.
the comments.
See ya.
Bye.
Yeah.
Summer.
Definitely Caravan.
You good?
Yeah.
Right, Jill, where are we going?
We're going for my MRI on my torn tendon. So hopefully this will be resolved soon.
Originally scheduled for
Yeah,
15th of December, and then we had to cancel it because
we were sick.
we were sick. So here we are, going for a 7 p.m. appointment in the city. So we're leaving Mornington at 5 o'clock, and it's been
Pouring down
absolutely
the last 24 hours.
sitting down for the last 48 hours, never mind 24. You can see all the leaves on the front of the car from the trees. And yeah, we will let you know how things progress with this, because it will affect our plans for where we go from February. So we'll keep you informed.
But we don't see the specialist till Thursday. Wednesday.
Thursday being Wednesday.
Wednesday. I'm getting confused with days.
Catch you later.
Bye.